I've had some people that say, well, the people over at Reasons are old Earth creationists, which are evolutionists. And I just want to clear this up. That is not the case. There are old Earth creationists and young Earth creationists that both believe in creation. And there are theistic evolutionists and non-theistic evolutionists or atheistic evolutionists that believe in evolution. And so I know Dr. Rana and I are both creationists. If I'm not mistaken, you came to a creationist view from a theistic evolutionary perspective.
I did. You know, when I was in college, I wasn't a Christian. I didn't grow up in a Christian home, and I came to faith in Christ in graduate school. And the primary initial motivation for my conversion was the elegant design that I saw in biochemical systems. And to me, that looked like there was a mind behind everything. And I also recognized that chemical evolution, and this would have been almost 40 years ago now, chemical evolution couldn't account for the origin of life and the origin of biochemical systems. And so to me, the only thing that made sense was there was a mind that was behind everything that we saw, behind the life itself. And then that opened me up to hearing and responding to the gospel. But the first position I held was one of theistic evolution, where I thought, well, the very first cells were created by God, but then from that point on, evolution essentially could account for the totality of life's history. And it was really over time that I began to appreciate not only were there deficiencies in explanations for the origin of life, but other deficiencies in the evolutionary paradigm as well. And it was also through that process recognizing, wait a minute, the best evidence that people point to for evolution, namely the fossil record and the shared biological features, could also be accommodated within a creation model framework, right? And so again, we talked about the fact that, hey, the fossil record could be reflecting an evolutionary history, or it could be reflecting progressive series of creation acts on the part of a creator. The shared designs could reflect common descent, or it could reflect common design. And so, in other words, evolution doesn't have exclusive explanatory power when it comes to the features in biology. Those same features could be explained by a creation model. And this leads us to a little bit of philosophy that I think is really important in this context. And that's something known as the underdetermination problem in the philosophy of science. And what that means is that theories are always underdetermined by data. In other words, a theory can accommodate data, but the data is never sufficient to conclusively indicate that a particular theory is correct and all other theories are incorrect. All other conceivable theories are incorrect. And so the bottom line is that you can actually have two very different theories that can explain the same set of data, even though those theories may be radically different from one another. And so what that means is, because of the underdetermination problem, again, we could view legitimately everything that we see in biology unapologetically from a creation model perspective, that it not only accommodates it, but in some instances may actually do a better job of explaining certain features we see in biology than evolutionary models.